Welcome back to Lucy, where we literally are. Where I'm questioning shit already. I literally just got off making the last episode. I might need to add this one too. Don't question me. After a while, I thought suddenly comes to mind. Is there anything else?
これ以外と言いますと
Probably. My father asked you to do. Is there anything else?
えーっと
Questioning, aren't you?
残りの時間で倉庫のものを整理しろと言われました。
Hey. Like I expected. He did not really say anything about help. The storage. We haven't touched anything in there for over at least 6 years. It's a piece of submerged in cobwebs and dust. It won't be easy to take the gunk off everything. And it's not like there's anything inside that we can use. That can be solved. It's simply unnecessary. Just more redundant work that my father chose to jump on Lucy. It can be solved. You know, a couple of guys that might help. Don't judge me. Come on, seriously.
どうかされましたか
Tell me you know a couple of friends that can help. It's nothing. Let's just get this done first. Found myself putting more strength into my fingers. What? Maybe? Oh. I thought the windows were freaking cabinets for a second. Like, wait, that wasn't there before. A long time has passed. It's already dark outside. As if we had done an equivalent exchange with time, the mountain of dress shirts has nearly disappeared. I never expected to be able to finish it when I started. But the end was finally drawing near. Looks like well, somehow managed to get it done by today. I hear someone bursting coming from the front door. It appears that my father has returned. Hey, Lucy sets down her iron and hops over to the front door to greet him.
おかえりなさいませ、お父様。
I have a bad feeling about this. I could hear their voices all the way from here. I am back. Have you finished the laundry I left you with? His voice had an unusual cheerful tone to it. You'd better be finished or otherwise there will be consequences. Okay, strict as hell father, I see how it is. It was that kind of voice.
ほとんど終わりました。
Almost done? Sounds surprised. He probably wasn't expecting that kind of answer. Now I know for certain that he really did ask Lucy for something he thought would be impossible. Yes. Yes, the spiting is actually working. And he was planning to scold her when she failed to finish it. Oh god. Before I knew it, my father had already entered the room. He was standing at the door, staring at me. You, what do you think you're doing? Being a child that is totally being an asshole right now. As you can see, I'm doing laundry. I don't remember asking you to do such a thing. And you expect me to care. I'm just helping her out a little because there was a lot to be done. It's clearly wasn't something Lucy could handle by herself. He's pissed. I like where this is going. For a while, my father doesn't say a word. Well, you should have at least expected this. Like, for Pete's sakes. If you're willing to be a butthole about shit, you better be ready for inconveniencing plans. He silently holds back his anger. How despicable. Early, frustrated, my father continues. So you fought someone to help you because you thought you wouldn't be able to finish it yourself. Can't believe such a disgraceful robot exists.
お父様、ルーシーは。
After finally catching up to him, Lucy tries to explain the situation. But my father isn't in the mood to listen. I have a bad feeling about this. I don't want to hear any excuses! Well then! Now we know where this goes. Father violently pushes Lucy aside. Her thin, fragile body slams against the wall. Legs lose their strength and spiral across the floor. Oh shit. To imagine I couldn't immediately process what had just happened. Because of that, my reaction was delayed. What are you doing? Trying to process this. I run over to Lucy and help her up. I hurriedly check her condition. I don't know much about mechanics. Machines. Well, I know enough to at least bolt a piece of metal together. It's very crude. Whatever I put together is very crude. Don't ever go to me for fixing anything. Any mechanics or whatever. As far as I know, it'll be very crude. That's how bad it is. If it's a broken arm, okay, I can work with that. Without screws, of course. but it doesn't seem like there's any significant damage. But I quietly breathe a sigh of relief. Turn around and glare at my father. You know that I was the one who had offered to help her. So why are you taking it out on Lucy? It's because that robot didn't do this job properly. Such an unreliable robot is worthless. I don't care. A robot that can't do it can't do it. Like asking a child to drive. Yes, the child can do it. But can it really? I have a feeling a lot of people will be saying, kinda, a bunch of different answers. Well, technically, yes, if the child is like 16 or 17. At that point, they're a teenager. There's a difference. I should be disposed of. Screw you too! Isn't it your fault in the first place? You old fart. I have a bad feeling on where this will be ending up. You were forcing her to do the impossible. Old farts? You dare call me old farts? Yes. Am I not supposed to say that to some people? Do the laundry for all of my coworkers. Clean the storage room that we haven't touched in years. Why are you making her do all the all this meaningless crap? What exactly do you have against that? Because it's going to be insanely hard, near impossible to do. What do you mean that? What do I have against it? I have a feeling I'll have a bunch of reasons to throw in a bunch of freaking snarkiness. Like the fuck? Your son on a machine, so use it. You don't keep it powered on without a purpose. Robots were created to work. And what about humans? What the fuck about humans? I don't want to know the answer, but yet I want to know the answer. Actually, second, scratch that. Why do you pay humans then? What the fuck? I know it's a dumb question, but the fuck? They were created to handle all the tedious chores in place of humans. What's wrong with making a machine do some work when the purposes of its entire existence is to serve people? This is the best time to tell Lucy to go into a different room. But this isn't something she needs to do. Are you talking about cleaning out the storage room? Okay, that one I think is perfectly fine and can be done within like a couple hours to like a full day. Couple days at max, depending on how bad it is. It's possible. And with help, it can go even further. I've always been meaning to do it myself. And why don't you help her? It makes it easier. I've just been, I've just been postponing it. Even so, there's no need to force it onto her all at once, since it's not even important. It doesn't matter. But it's important or not. Okay, so you're telling me that a human can do it within the same exact time frame? Because if so, I'm also assuming that we're putting an android approximately the same strength as a human. Put that in whichever way you want, or whatever scaling you want. It would, depending on how bad it is, it may take a couple days to a week, and a week at worst. In a couple of days, depending on how bad it is. I'm only using general time frame here. It's better to put some robot to use it in some productive way than to keep it sitting in the back. To me, it's you're the one that's being strange. Yes, but it'd make it go by faster. Until being too obsessive with that robot. I don't know, but I have a feeling I know where this will be ending up. Someone will need to fuck the robot. You're not confusing this robot with a real person, are you? You know what? I will leave that answer for next episode. I have a feeling I know where this is going to be ending up. This guy's going to want to fuck a robot. But for me, I'm going to end the episode here. So, boy, guys, have a great one time. Well, I question what the hell I'm doing with my life. So, I'll see you guys next time.